Okay, well, I'm really happy to be here today because I really need yoga today. There have been a lot of things going on with online learning and virus and everything going on in life where I'm coming running to my yoga mat today like a glass of ice water. So I hope this is what you need today as well. You can begin seated. I'm sitting in Virasana today because I've been sitting all asymmetrical all morning, so it's nice to just sit on my heels. I'd like to start just by sharing something that I wrote this morning. I could stare at a river for hours because of its inevitability. I watched the whole of our lives play out in a droplet of water fallen into a river, entering, flowing, riding a leaf, getting caught in an eddy, hanging on a rock, and inevitably flowing downstream to the ocean. Why do we fight this journey? What are we not accepting? Instead of how can I fix this, I believe we move to more of a mindset of where do I go from this? And just allowing your eyes to be soft or closed. And today we'll play in our bodies. We'll find the river of breath and movement that flows through our bodies. I encourage you today as you notice things that come up inside of you, not to wonder how you can fix them, but instead, how can you flow with it? Where can you go from there? Like a leaf or something floating downstream, how can you flow a bit more downstream in your own body? Breathing here, in what ways can you accept yourself more? In what ways can that lead you to the ocean of your breath, of your life? And take a nice big breath in through your nose, filling the sides of your waist. Exhale, let it out with an open mouth. Again, in the nose. Out the mouth. And again. Making your way into child's pose. Arms can either be extended long or draped down at your sides. Press your forehead down into the ground. And take a few breaths more in your nose and out your mouth. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, bringing your breath along with you, connecting into the river of your breath, feeling it flow through the streams and tributaries on your backside, your low back, mid back, back of the neck. Walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat, drawing a big long arc as you go. And just noticing everything that comes up in your body as you move here. Instead of wondering, wow, how can I fix this? I can't believe I feel this way. Instead, can you flip that mindset to a, where do I go from here? Where do I flow from this? Inhaling, the hands come back towards the center. And holding here in child's pose, take your knees a little wider, sink your belly down between your legs. Taking a few breaths into your belly, letting it just drop down towards the ground. And I haven't been doing music in classes lately because I was not sure of the sound quality. Today is one of those days where I just need it. On an inhale, make your way forward into all fours. And move around curiously with your body here, taking a few rolls in your ribs, drawing circles with the top of your head, with your bum. Wake up to being alive in your body today. A free being, moving a free body. Switch directions of your circles. You can take any circles, huge circles with your hips that you need. And then coming to all fours in between a cat and a cow. Bridge the right leg back. Left arm extends forward. Keep the right hip point pointed towards the ground and bend that right foot, reaching back for it. If you find it, you catch it and you press the foot into the hand. If not, just imagine you're reaching towards it and breathe there. Pressing shin into ground, spreading hand into ground. Inhaling, reach the leg and arm long. Exhale, bring your elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach leg and arm long. Exhale, curl it in. One more time with your own breath. Finding joy and freedom with the movement of your body. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, hand down, leg down. Switching sides, the left leg reaches back, right arm forwards. Our rule on our mat today is that if it's not bringing you joy, forget about it. Maybe you bend the knee and reach back for the foot, maybe you don't. Find movement here, engagement, some muscles here that help activate you, awaken you. Inhaling again, the leg and arm reach long. Exhale, knee to the elbow. 2 more times with your own breath. Finding your own dance out of it here. Exhaling, hand down, knee down, child's pose once again. This time, turn the hands up to the sky. Sit the bum up. And take 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth, connecting back. Inhale, come forward, downward facing dog. Lift those sit bones, spread them back behind you. Wag your tail back and forth. Find somewhere to play in your body here. Maybe bending one knee and then the other, maybe bending one elbow and then the other. In what ways can you flow with your body instead of fighting it? Inhaling, right leg lifts up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Lower the back knee to the ground. Scissoring the inner thighs together, arms rise up. Take a little goalpost with your arms, lift up through the heart, find a little baby back bend here. Keep the left knee trying to drag forwards. Inhale, extend the arms back up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes under, straighten both legs. Parsvottanasana. An option to stay here or bend and straighten that front leg. Making this a little more active for you. Maybe walk your hands a little over towards the left side of your mat or towards the right side. Playing with your body. On an exhale, step your left foot forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Knees bent, hands to the ground. Shake the head no. Move the head in figure eights. Write your name at the top of your head. Yes, it's cursive. Inhaling, lift up halfway, extend the arms behind you. Exhale, lower down. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Circle the arms to the sky, breathing in. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Root the feet down. Inhale, arms circle up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Fold it forwards. Inhaling, halfway lift. Arm extends behind you. Exhale, fold it forwards. Stepping back, top of a push-up plank position. Option to lower the knees down for a modified plank here. Holding for 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Finding how even in stillness, your body is still flowing. Accepting the shake in your body, the heat in your body. Flowing with it, we exhale and lower down halfway. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, lower down halfway, hold there. 1 breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untucking the toes, shoulder blades press down the back, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Pressing back through all fours, downward facing dog. Playing around here once again. What does it feel like in your side bodies if you swivel your feet to one side and then the other side? The movements I suggest are those that feel good for me. What feels good for you will be different because you're different. So play around here. On an inhale, the left leg lifts up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring it through low lunge, back knee lowers down. Scissoring with the strength of the legs, your arms rise up. Goalpost the arms, baby back bend, breathing in here. Exhaling, hands to the ground. Tuck the back toes under, straightening both legs. And taking whatever movements here feels good on this side. Maybe you bend and straighten. Maybe you reach your arms over towards the right to get more of the inside of the leg. Playing around in the way where your body finds the most flow for itself here. Exhale, step the back foot forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Feet about hip distance apart. Try to feel like you're kicking your heels up to the sky. Inhale, halfway lift, arms reach back behind you. Bending the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms sweep up to the sky. On an exhale, release to stand, Tadasana, arms at the side. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forwards, top of a push-up plank position. And taking a breath in here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, curl up, cobra toes. Exhale, release. Pressing back through all fours or a push-up, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here, or option to come into child's pose. Awakening movement in your body so you're finally making pace with all those brilliant processes happening inside your body at all times. Your nerves conducting, your lymph fluid flowing, your blood coursing throughout your body. And now you get to flow with it. You get to play too. Meeting in down dog, right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Roll out the right ankle in one direction. And the opposite. On an exhale, bring the knee to the nose, and then step the right foot over to the left side of the mat. Nice straight fallen triangle. Left arm reaches up to the sky. If you're like, no way, no how, you could stay holding your knee to your nose, but who wants to be there? Exhaling, left hand down, reach the right leg backing up. And on an exhale, step it through, coming into warrior 2. Arms sweep open into a T. Move your arms here. Maybe you just take big circles, opening them to the sky. Maybe you find a little wave in your arms. But play around in this warrior 2. Feel the strong base of your legs, that your arms, your torso are able to move around on. And as my neighbors outside get a kick out of our dancing warrior 2, on an exhale, reach the right arm up and overhead, reverse the warrior. Turn your head down to the ground. Turn your head up towards your arm. Bring your neck somewhere it seems like it's going to feel good and supported. Taking a breath in there. Exhale, hands sweep down to the ground. Coming into top of a push-up plank position. Taking a chaturanga dandasana or meeting back down dog. We'll take a little cat-cow on our upper body in our down dog here. So on an inhale, drop the belly closer to the thighs. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, cat. Take a few with your own breath. Inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Roll out the left ankle. Switching directions. Exhaling, left knee to the nose. Drop left foot over to right side of the mat with the straight leg. Right arm reaches to the sky. Breathing in the strength and flow in your body. One more breath in here. Exhale, right hand down, sweep the left leg up and back. Then on it comes forward, warrior two, opening up those arms. Finding movement in your arms once again. If your arms were to dance out the story hidden inside of your body right now, what would they do? And if that means your hands just rest on your heart and you breathe there, that's your truth. Reversing the warrior. Look down to the ground. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Taking a Chaturanga or coming to down dog. Five breaths in down dog. Or coming down to child's pose. Or jumping into a handstand if that's part of your practice. If those cat and cows felt good in your upper back here, invitation to come back there. So many ways to play with the body. Find yours. From down dog, right leg lifts up and back on an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior two. Straightening the right leg, triangle pose. Reach the right arm long, tipping into your triangle. And explore here. It's day 19, which means you've probably been to one day of this yoga so far. Today I'm not instructing on all the little minute things to do with your body. Today you're finding the ones that work for you. So can you press through your legs differently? Can you move your body differently? Find a little variation on the pose that's feeling good for you today. Maybe bring your head or your arm somewhere new. Take a little rock wherever you are. I'm bending the right knee, coming into side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Forearm can be on upper thigh. You can reach the arms out away from the body, finding strength. I'm taking any variety of this pose that feels good for you. My body's needing a lot of fidgety movement today, and I'm respecting that. Free invitation to explore as you need. Exhaling, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Shake the head out, no. Nod the head, yes. Move the head, yes, no. Yes, no. Walk your hands over towards your left foot. Bring right hand to left foot or left leg. Left arm extends up somewhere. Switching sides, hands come towards that right leg. Right arm reaches to the sky or the ground out in front of you. Wherever you go, do it with all of you. Blessing your body with your love and attention with every movement. Inhale, rise back on up, warrior two on the right hand side. Exhale, hands cartwheel to the ground. Down dog or take a chaturanga dandasana. And inhaling, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through warrior two. Coming into triangle pose, straightening that left leg. Reach the left arm, left torso towards the left side as you tip towards that triangle and play here. Maybe you bend the back knee and straighten it. Maybe the right arm reaches out towards the front of your mat. Maybe your head draws your name. And exploring your body as a leaf caught in a river. Where does your breath or your movement get caught? And can you hang out there and breathe? And bring it more space. Bending the left knee, Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Exploring everywhere that you go. This can look like an outward movement of the body or an inward movement of the breath. Exploring the space between your fourth and fifth toe. Inhale, rise back on up, warrior two. This time, turn the toes towards the right side of the mat. Clasp the hands behind the back or come into reverse prayer position. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, forward fold through the legs. Vasarita Padottanasana. Rising back on up. Turn the heels in, toes out. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Arms come up into a V. Closing your eyes. Inhale, rise back on up. Arms come to a T. Cartwheel those hands down towards the left. Coming back, down dog or taking a chaturanga dandasana, up to you. Finding the play, the movement, the stillness that your body needs in this down dog or child's pose. From down dog, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, coming into half moon pose. You can come up from warrior two and just tip down towards it, or your hands are already on the ground. Reach the right arm a bit in front of the leg, left leg lifts back towards an L shape. Left hand stacked on top of the right here. Press back through the left ball of the foot like you could touch a wall behind you. Maybe there is a wall nearby you that you can play with. Option to bend the left knee and reach back for that foot for a thigh stress, Chapasana. Thigh stress. I think I meant to say stretch. Bringing the left leg down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Scissoring your thighs together, hands come down to the heart. Twist towards the left. Staying risen or bringing the outer arm to outer leg, pressing them into each other. Option to straighten the arms and perhaps bring a little movement to them. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it down, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Reaching that right foot back behind you and taking whatever version of this pose you like. Maybe you bend and straighten the bottom leg. Maybe you bend the right leg, reaching for the right foot. Maybe like me, you found a wall to play with and that just feels the best. Meeting in Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending the knees, chair pose. And scissoring midline of the body together, hands come to the heart, twisting towards the right, outer arm to outer thigh. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, and exhale, come to stand. Standing on that right leg, bend the knee, reach back for the left foot. If you can't grab it, just use your strength here. So grabbing or not grabbing, that left foot coming into Natyurajasana, dancer's pose. Kick the leg back into the hand as you pitch forward with the heart. As much as you reach forward is as much as you reach backwards. Can you be held between the flow and the front and the back of your body and breathe? Rising out of the pose as slowly as you came into it. Grab behind the left knee and straighten the leg out in front of you. Lift tall through the crown of the head. Drop the leg down to the ground, close your eyes, and find a little movement with your body. Maybe you just shake your body. Maybe your arms lift overhead. But find an eyes closed dance party for yourself. Keeping your eyes closed, settle down. Open them up, reach the arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms back behind you. And it'll be a big exhale like, whew. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, drop. Whew. 3 more on your own. Meeting back and standing. Finding dancer's pose on the opposite side. Reaching back for the right foot. Again, if you can't reach it, you just imagine that your foot and hand could reach. And you use your strength to do this. And finding your version of dancer's pose for yourself. And kick your leg back to come up out of it. Grab under the right thigh, extend the leg in front of you. I know it's a lot on this leg, so good. Bring the right foot down. Keep sweeping the right foot back, come into top of a push-up plank position. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. And because we're not done with our beautiful heart openers today yet, bend your knees and reach back for your hands, your feet once again. If this feels like too much for you today, you don't want to do Dhanurasana, just clasp the hands and come into locust pose. Otherwise, grab the feet. Kicking the feet into the hands. Keep the knees as close together as you can as you rise on up with the chest. Using the strength of the legs pressing into the hands to curl on up. Maybe you take an easy rock back and forth here. Feeling what it's like to believe in the back of your body. Knowing your back's got you, it is strong. And exhale, release it down, right ear to the ground. Release your effort. As far in the east where your heart is at peace when you enter. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. Round two, you can decide whether you take another Dhanurasana, a bow pose, or whether you just reach the arms back behind you, palms facing out, pressing the legs down into locust pose. And taking what version your body needs. What version will help activate you. My love is just a reminder, find your center. Exhale, lowering down, left ear to the ground, and relax. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper your shins side to side, dropping the feet to one side and the other. Following anything that's curious, maybe holding on one side, or not going as far on one side. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. Make your way into down dog, coming into pigeon pose. Right leg scoops up and back. Exhale, stepping it through pigeon. Keeping that right foot flexed. Press the top of the left foot into the ground. Feet support you as you first take your arms off the ground, lifting up here. Engage the thighs, the legs towards each other. You can almost shorten your mat in on itself. The hips energetically move towards square, but likely they won't be square, and that's perfect. Option to stay here and take a thigh stretch, reaching back for that left leg if you haven't had enough of your thighs, or to fold forwards into pigeon pose. Constantly rerouting your mind away from how can I fix this, and towards how can I flow with this? How can I accept this? Where is this going to take me? In my life, I've found that it often takes me into a dance. Sitting back on your right bum. Swing the left leg all the way over to wrap around the right thigh. So you're in a seated legs cross position here. You could straighten out the right leg if you're really needing to. Right arm lifts up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. And just because there's less visible movement here doesn't mean you can't still play around with your body, your neck, your arm position, your breath. The moment I stopped accepting the perfect form of a pose was the moment I started finding the perfect pose for me. So feel free to explore, to move your head, press differently with your hand. Releasing back to center, sweep that left leg back behind you. Step the right leg back, down dog. Pedal the feet out. And take 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Left leg lifts up and back, stepping it through pigeon pose. First, finding that strength between your legs, lifting up. The bum's likely not on the ground here where your strength meets your flexibility. See if the hands can lift. And an option to fold forwards or take a quad stretch. So we love all, survive and remember, Jah. Love all, survive and remember, Jah. Yes, this place, that's what it is. You tell your parents and your kids that they should not miss. The time is now, the questions, how we look for each other in answers. Singers and dancers believe the way they led you straight, but now we have answered. Coming on to your left thumb. Swing the right leg all the way around. Cross it over the left. Left arm lifts up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right. I'm finding an expression of the twist that feels free in your body. Maybe your shoulders are lifted really high. Maybe they're set down really low. Maybe you look down to the ground. Just never ceasing to flow with your body. On an inhale, come back towards the center. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Scoot your bum back behind you. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, arms lift up. And on a breath out, fold forward over those legs. You can always keep a nice straight spine here, keeping it just in your legs if you want. Again, finding the expression of the pose that works for your body. Every yoga pose is for everyone. It just might look different. And the key in this practice is to finding where you fit within all of it and then loving it. Flowing with it. Rising back on up. Legs come into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Outer edges of the feet together, feet spread wide. Extend the spine long, and then curl it on forwards if that feels good for your body. Arms can reach forwards, sideways, behind you, on your heart, wherever.
Heard it all before, yes, what the man said. I held it in my heart, but I held it in my head. But then I saw that it isn't just suggestion, it's spiritual law to love us all.
Rolling back on up. Bring your legs together. Scoot a little forward. Reach the arms out in front of you. Curl down with the belly first. Touch the low back to the ground. Keep slowly rolling on down. Hug the right knee into the chest. Cross it across the body. Right arm reaches to the right. Coming into a supine spinal twist. So when we stop fighting our body, we stop fighting the currents in our life, trying constantly to swim upstream. Everything awaits us. A journey, adventure, new weather, and an ocean. What are you fighting for? Untwist. Hug your left knee into your chest. Roll a little side to side. Straighten the right leg out. Hug the left knee into the chest. Cross the left leg over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. I find in my body all the time that I'm trying to fix and change things. But if instead I let them try to guide me, and I find a dance with parts of my body, guided somewhere better than I even thought. So what will your body teach you? Untwisting. Hug both knees back into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. Coming into happy baby, either grabbing under the thighs or the outer edge of the feet. And take 5 of my little favorite horse breaths with the inhale in the nose. And an outhale with a releasing your face. Allowing yourself to be tickled. One more. Taking any last pose that your body wants to before coming down into Shavasana. When you enter Shavasana, tucking your shoulders a tiny bit behind you so your heart is just a little elevated. Allowing yourself to release into Shavasana, staying here as long as you like. Thank you for changing your energy around today with me. The love in me sees and honors the love in you. Namaste.